A record broken, but one stat changes everything. Price. Reports link Manchester United with a €200 million proposal for Vinícius Júnior, a fee that would test budgets, politics, and sporting logic in equal measure. Start with the player, a left-sided elite who wins isolations, sprints the inside left lane, and finishes across the keeper. He's also a volume chance creator, drawing doubles that free the weak side runner. In a 3-4-3, he would live where United currently want verticality, wide enough to attack space, narrow enough to finish actions. The football case is obvious. The non-football case is harder. Vinícius is under contract until 2027 and historically protected by a massive buyout. Madrid typically negotiate from strength, not need. A €200 million offer would still require alignment from the player, the club hierarchy, and a wage structure able to absorb a top-of-market salary without fracturing the dressing room. For United, Premier League PSR limits and UEFA's squad cost ratio mean any mega deal must be offset by outgoing sales or staggered amortization, especially if other positions also need investment. Would the move change United's ceiling? Tactically, yes. Vinícius reshapes the opponent's back line by threat alone. Pair him with a connector 9 who drops to link and a right-sider who attacks the back post, and the box floods with repeatable shots. Transition becomes a weapon again. Win the second ball, hit the left channel, force emergency defending. In settled play, he turns stale possession into cutbacks by beating the first man or drawing a foul that resets territory. Where are the frictions? First, usage. He is most efficient with touches early in the build and late in the box. You must feed him without becoming one-dimensional. Second, depth. If the plan spends most of the budget on one star, the squad must already have stability at goalkeeper, center back, and defensive midfield, or the upgrade's value bleeds out through structural leaks. Third, optics. Madrid rarely sell their prime forwards to rivals unless the player pushes hard. Even then, replacing a left-sided initiator requires an A-tier successor. That increases the political cost for Madrid and raises the fee further. So, rumor or roadmap? The rumor is the number. The roadmap is the logic. If United truly want an A-tier left attacker, there are only a handful of names with Vinícius's gravity. The fee would be historic, but not impossible if paired with exits, wage planning, and a multi-year amortization horizon. The question isn't, is he worth €200 million? It's, does one signing solve enough problems to justify crowding out 2 or 3 medium-sized fixes? For United, the equation is simple to state and hard to solve. Buy certainty on the left or buy balance across the squad. Bottom line, Vinícius to United would transform the attack and the narrative, but only if the finances, the politics, and the plan align at once. Until then, treat the €200 million headline as a test of strategy. More than a near-term reality, is the smartest path a single super signing or a deeper rebuild that spreads risk? United and Vinícius Júnior, 2 brands, 1 giant number, €200 million. On the pitch, the fit is clean. He's a left-sided accelerator who turns isolation into advantage. Beat one, force a second defender, create a cutback or a foul. In a 3-4-3, he would slot as the left winger, with a connector 9 dropping into zone 14 and a right-sider attacking the back post. That triangle manufactures high-valued shots without heavy set-piece reliance. The obstacles are structural. Vinícius is tied to 2027 with a colossal clause. Madrid usually sell on their terms. United must also respect PSR/FFP. Transfer amortization plus wages must fit within revenue growth and outgoings. Any €200 million move crowds the budget for other needs, so exits and wage planning are mandatory. Politically, a prime Madrid forward leaving requires a player push and a replacement pathway in Spain, which inflates price and timeline. What changes if it happens? United gain gravity. Opponents tilt left to contain him, freeing the opposite side and the arriving 9. Transition threat spikes, box entries repeat, penalties and set pieces rise from constant duels. What can go wrong? Over-reliance. If attacks funnel exclusively left, the system becomes predictable. Injuries or international absences would magnify that risk. The fix is roster symmetry, a right-side arriver. A midfielder who can carry under pressure, and a center-back line that holds field position to recycle attacks. Decision frame. 1 super signing versus 3 role-perfect signings. The first buys certainty and star power. The second buys resilience. If exits generate space and the wage bill is re-tiered, the mega move is feasible. If not, spreading investment across goalkeeper depth, a left-footed center back, and an all-phase left-sider might create more points per euro. Summary: the €200 million headline is a stress test for strategy. If the club can fund and integrate him without starving the rest of the squad, the football upside is obvious. If not, balance beats fireworks. Which path would you take? Gravity on the left now, or breadth across the squad for 2 windows? What's fungal? Question to leave with. If fungi made land habitable once, could their descendants one day help us terraform new worlds?